All right, so taking a look at this last example for 8-8. So there are 2 blue candies, 3 yellow candies, and 5 green candies in a paper bag. 2 candies are randomly chosen from the bag. After the first draw, the candy is replaced in the bag before drawing the second candy. Now, that piece about being replaced is extremely important because that's going to come into play tomorrow or next lesson when we talk about what happens when the candy is not replaced in the bag. So these are actually independent events because when you pick that first candy, you are putting it back before you go back and get the second candy. So starting by looking for the probability of drawing a yellow and then a blue candy. Keyword being and, telling us we need to be using multiplication. The probability of picking a yellow candy would be 3 yellow candies out of, should have started with this first. Always find your total. 2 plus the 3 yellow plus the 5 green would give us a total of 10 candies. 3 out of 10 for those yellow candies. Then, looking at the probability of picking a blue candy, 2 of the candies are blue out of still 10 total because we've replaced the first candy. This is an and problem telling us to do multiplication. So 3 times the 2 gives me 6. 10 times the 10 on the bottom gives me 100, which can be reduced to 3 over 50, or 6% if you're a percentage person. Now, this next one on part B here is extremely important. This is going to show up on your review sheet and test, asking you for the probability of 2 blue candies. Now, I need to be clear here that the probability of picking 2 blue candies is still 2 separate events. 2 events, meaning we need to have 2 fractions. We want the probability of picking a blue candy first, then times the probability of picking another blue candy. So, probability of picking a blue candy, as we already determined, is 2 blue candies out of the 10 total, and tells us we're using that multiplication. And the probability of me picking a blue candy again is still 2 out of 10, because again, I replaced that first blue candy that I picked. 2 times the 2 gives me 4 total. 10 times the 10 gives me 100. Simply reduce to get 2/50.